Okay, fifth graders, I'm going to show you a little bit of detailing. I added some since I last showed you my landscape. I added some little flowers in the foreground. The middle ground is the hill, and there's really no background yet, but you could add smaller elements in the background to create one. But take a look at this. This is my textured paper that I made earlier, and I might use it in some detailing. So I'm gonna make some more flowers. Really try to break up your element sizes, like have large, have some medium. I think I'm gonna do a little free-form, free-form tulip. So I'm making a little tulip. It's got 3 prongs on it. And you don't have to do flowers on a hill like I'm doing. You can do your own landscape. And things go over other things. So this is in the foreground. Use a little bit of glue. But it really does need some detailing. So this is part 3. And that stayed down nicely. You get better as you go. I'm going back to some recyclable cracker boxes for a stem. And you'll discover what sticks down more easily than other things. Some things stick down with no problem. And before things dry, you can move them. I might use the same sandy painted paper I made for a leaf. And that's just a little shape for a leaf. This glue is getting very messy. Plenty of glue. And there's my sun dried nicely. And you just have to be patient in art. All the elements will eventually stay down. Maybe I'll do an M bird. I like M birds. They're like seagulls that are flying. I'm doing all these things free cut with no drawing first. See, there's an M shape, and then I'm going to double line it with a scissor. There's an M bird. Sand is getting around on my fingers, but that's okay. Thick with the paint, with the glue. I could go flying in the sky. And maybe I'll put shutters on the house. I'm using a lot of my hand textured paper. Details. It's all in the details. One shutter. We put windows. Kind of hard to see because it's same red as the chocolate box. A tiny one, tiny little shutter. Okay. Maybe one more flower or some grass. I'll do some textured grass, and then that will be, you know, sometimes you never know when something's finished, but you have to get away from it and then go back into it. I'm not cutting, I'm going back and forth with my scissor to create grass. You could do this out of any kind of recyclable to make the blades of grass. Up and down, back and forth. Up, down, up, down. And this will be in the foreground. And keep building. It's a collage. Okay. And a little bit here, I'll use this piece. Don't be afraid to overlap. That's the beauty of collage. You can overlap things. And if you notice, one last thing, I colored my sandpaper. I had a green crayon, and I just changed that beautiful purple to a nice green. You don't have to do that, but if you have crayon or crayon, you can change up things. You could even do, sometimes sandpaper ruins your markers, but I can do a window panes. Okay, I feel better about it now because it's got some detail.